So I will be back in a few minutes. Hang tight.
eternal state of mind. Children of the night, but it's the only way of life. It's black holes pulling me inside of this black heart, the black soul underneath this black, black sky. Baby, you should come with me to the dark side. Me and you and me, do bad things in the nighttime. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill a light, hit the light for the blackout, blackout, hit the light for the blackout, blackout. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blackout, black everything, black, black everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, black. Baby, you should come with me. Me and you and me. Baby, you should come with me, and we can kill the lights, hit the light for the blackout, blackout, hit the light for the blackout, blackout. Blackbird, black moon, black sky, black light, black everything, black, black heart, black keys, black diamonds, blackout, black everything, black, black everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, all black, everything, everything, black. Burning like a sun, loyal as a soldier, kneeling at the stars, hoping that we'll be right. We'll be right. You'll be home. You gotta help me out, riding coasters to dream your eyes. You gotta help me out, swim in oceans to breathe your life. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Ticking like a bomb, falling in motion, center of the stage, hoping that we'll be right.
All right. It is time. Are y'all ready? Crouton, what's up? How are you? All right.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop them if you got them.
Let's see it.
I'm undefeated in the Coliseum. I got stains, no stain on me, but it's clear I've been slaying for years. I've been saying we here. It's not a game, hardcore, but it's fire, sears in my veins. I'm in too deep and you're too close for envy. Envious of my diamonds. I'm rich B, shout out rich B. We do everything richly. Roll the dice twice, we do everything risky. Friends and enemies. I've been living through some wild times. Got ways to see, praying on somebody down for me.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop them if you got them.
Let's see your dancing mode.
Put me in the box, I got no plans to stop. I just do it by myself. You can if you wanna watch. Smile on my face, see the king in my mirror. If I get hungry, I'll eat you for dinner. You already know who's gonna win. You you already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah.
You can do better. Let's go.
I'm undefeated, I'm fearless, fearless. I'm undefeated, I'm fearless, fearless. You know what they say about the kitchen, but don't nobody ever wanna listen. Standing in my way, I'm on a mission. Inferno, come get it. Why you wanna play up in the kitchen? I take out the trash and do the dishes. Standing in my way, I'm on a mission. Inferno, come get it. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win.
All right, Taylor, let's get hype. Poop 'em if you got 'em.
Let's go.
I'm undefeated, I'm fearless, fearless.
I love that song so much. Y'all don't even know how much I love that song. All right, it is time for music. Are we ready? I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to jam out. We have a few more minutes and we'll open up the queue, so get your requests ready. If you want to know the best way to request a song, it's exclamation requests. You can also see a song list, exclamation song list, if you would like to use that. And the Nano Twitch Leaf redemptions are on. Let me move Dixper over to the music collection, and then I'm going to start a drop. If you sub or resub, you get 2 free Dixper crates each time you sub or resub. However, there's a link if you would like one of the 5 free crates I just generated. What are you moving? Dixper. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And for those of you who don't know, Dixper is a way to interact with the stream with things like this. You know? What did you just say? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. There's a really cool fire one. Or like, you can make it rain. So, check it out. Grab your free crate. You can also buy crates. If you get a skill that you don't like, you can break it down and use the crafting materials to make a new one. All kinds of stuff. Corn Chop has the queue ready, so let's go ahead and open it. So y'all can get your requests in. I like your enthusiasm. Tally's ready to go. We'll do our warm-ups in a minute. Let me stretch first, because stretching is very important, and I haven't been doing it lately, and it's not good that I haven't been doing it. Corn Chop is running queue. If you have any comments, questions, etc., here's your person. I might have to give Corn Chop another raise. Cassie Ray, how are you? We got some really fun warm-up songs. We're also going to be doing a subathon this weekend.
I will swallow.
And we're probably going to go clubbing.
Soul.
What? Tally! Thank you for gifting us up to Cassie Ray. Welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch, as well as access to the subroom and Discord where there's MP3s for you to download. You can input directly into the stream and so much more. Tally, you get your name on Yordi. Oh, yeah. Okay. You get your name in a cloud. Everybody can have one raindrop, one cloud per stream. If y'all look behind me, I would point, but I'm stretching my wrist. You will see that there's raindrops and clouds on the wall behind me. We will be filling that up this month. I'm sick. I'm so sorry. Feel better quickly. I'm doing okay. Coming out of a weekend of streamer brain. Doing okay. Ready to take on this week with this subathon planning. That is for sure. Which reminds me, Tally, I need to hit you up for reasons. Subathon this weekend, yes. We're going to be doing 12-hour streams all 3 days. It's going to be great. If y'all want to know when I'm going live each week, we actually have, well, we have a calendar section in Discord, but we also have an events tab at the top left of the Discord. So join the Discord. What did I do wrong this time? Oh, don't worry. You have plenty of time for that, Tally. I just need to remember to talk to you about something. Two new favorite streamers, Tally and Anna. Yes! It's going to be a lot of fun this weekend. We're going to be doing a lot of variety gaming, probably. And we're going to be doing music. All right. Y'all get your requests in if you want to know how to make a priority request. The priority queue is the part of the queue guaranteed to be played before we're done with stream. Regular requests are sub only. Priority queue requests are not sub only. Exclamation request to find out how to do what. All right, let's do some warm-ups. I'm so ready.
Ships on bigger of the waves of scamming, barren summits to the verdant blaze. Each horizon is a new beginning, rise and reign. Born from the fjords and the ice cold currents, brave and soar over new frontiers. Songs and sagas of a fate determined, shields and spears. Vows of favor or the thrill of plunder, pulled together for the clan and kin. Clank of hammers and the crash of thunder, bound within. The echoes of eternity. Valhalla calling me. To pluck the strings of destiny. Valhalla calling me. Valhalla calling me. Sails are swaying on the crimson rivers, blood and glory in the
said ending though. Oopsie. There's no theme tonight. It's whatever. Within the parameters, like the general parameters. Reese's, how are you?
Call me what you want.
I'm in absolute love with this song lately.
I've been here 1,000 times. Hey, falling for another. I don't even bother. I could do it all my life. So tell me if you wanna, 'cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, 'cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I started dreaming. 'Cause heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of the system. Yeah, right from the start, you play with my heart, and I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me. You can do whatever. I'll be here forever, spinning round inside this room. Hey, hey, won't you come on over? I'm a sucker for you, wishing we'll be out there soon. So tell me if you wanna, 'cause I got this feeling. I wanna hear you say it, 'cause I can't believe it. With every touch of you, it's like I've started dreaming. 'Cause heaven's not that far away. And I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. I'm just right here dancing around to the rhythm that you play when you're breaking my heart. You know that I can't get you out of the system. Yeah, right from the start, you play with my heart, and I'll be singing la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me la 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 la. You're breaking me.
All right, listen. I love that song so freaking much. It's one of the ones I've been just binge listening to. Hi, Lola. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Oh, my goodness. Tally's dad, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch, as well as access to the subroom in Discord, where there's MP3s for you to download to get input directly into the stream, and
So much more!
so much more. I'm gonna give you a raindrop. With that, by the way, you get a priority request if you'd like to do exclamation requests to get information, and your request will get bumped into the priority queue for that sub. Lady Eyes, thank you so much for giving that sub to DTR? Or DT Reed? Let me know. Thank you for giving them the crappiest emotes on Twitch
And so much more.
so much more, Lady Eyes. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. Here's your cloud. It is also battle time, I noticed. All right, y'all. Do we want to do a fun kind of EDM sort of song? Or do we want to do another rock song? What do we want for our last warm-up song? We could do Monody or Beast in Black. What do we want to do? I say EDM, it's actually Monody is the one. Beast in Black or Monody? Nami, really? Nami wanted to have a say in it too. Should we start a poll? Here. One minute. 1 minute to vote at the top of your chat screen. Which one should be my last warm-up song? It'll be either Blind and Frozen or Crazy Mad and Insane if we do I didn't catch anything. No, you're good. You're good. We just got a poll, a 1 minute poll going. Because I'm indecisive AF. Vote at the top of your chat screen. Hopefully you can see it if anybody's on mobile. I forget that mobile's not like the most optimized thing on the planet. We're 50-50 right now, y'all. That doesn't help me. Somebody quick. Somebody break the tie. All right. I think that's it. I think that's game. Beast in Black it is. Chaos! How are you? We did Crazy Mad Insane last time, so we'll do Blind and Frozen this time. All right, but I need to see all the turtly jam outs, all the rock out emotes. You can see it on mobile. Okay, perfect. I need you all to just jam out and chat with me. Can you do that? song is so much fun. Metal, what's up, Juan? How are you? Malblex, thank you so much for the 8-month resub. Thank you for continuing the crappiest emotes on Twitch and
so much more.
Sheesh, I appreciate it. I'll give you a raindrop. It makes me want to do like all the metal. It is so easy to put me in the mood to play metal for like 3 hours. That's been two of our main themes when we do theme nights. It's usually either like rock or dance music. There's your raindrop. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Yeah, Tally, that's Uncle.
And so much more. Sheesh.
Sheesh. Okay. Please do all the metal now. Not for 4,210 hours. What? Azure, I don't want to, like, unalive. Jeez. However, if you all request a lot of metal tonight, I would not be mad. Normal Jake, what's up? All the metal. We love metal here. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum.
Chicken butt.
Wags, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate it.
More metal, please.
Yeah, y'all feel free to throw more rock requests in there. I'm so glad I'm spending my Sunday with you and so many indie artists. Yeah? Rather than the Grammys verse being controlled by the greedy mainstream record labels. Truth, though. Spectre, how are you? I don't think I know this song, so let's see how it goes. That one definitely needed distortion, but it needed the kind of distortion that was more blendy and less like in your face. So that's why I went with this distortion over my normal one. But yeah. See, I need someone to just send me tracks like that and be like, here, you have permission to do whatever. And then just let me like, yeah. Would that not be the coolest thing? Let's see here. That was really fun though. I love songs like that that just kind of let you go wherever you want to go. Oops. Let's see here. Like I kind of want to learn how to make do tracks like that with my violin. I don't know if I have the right distortion for it yet. Although I can make my own distortion for it. 17 minutes into a battle, you'll get your troops in. Hi, Windows. I know. Chatty does that. If you hit backspace one too many times, it yells at you. I've done the Tarkov. No, wait, it's not Tarkov. It's the humming song, Hunt Showdown. That's the one I was thinking of that I've done. I have a friend that wrote a lot of songs for Tarkov though, not for like, I don't think they were ever official songs, but like inspired by, because he's a Tarkov streamer. And he's also a musician. So he does a lot of like music production and stuff on his stream, as well as Tarkov stuff. I don't know if well, a lot of you probably have heard of him because he's been around this stream a long time too. But his name is Veritas and he has a Spotify. And it's some really good stuff. Anyone else ever get such an insane boost in their mood they want a happy cry? Yes. And you get those endorphins going, and it's just like, you just feel so good that you feel like you might burst. Yes. Gary, what's up? Thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the crappiest emotes on Twitch and so much more. Let me give you a raindrop. That'll go on the board behind me after stream. I've constructed a nice virtual rack and reason to help me produce stuff at home. It's more of I don't know how to play guitar and I want to be able to replicate the guitar strumming sound. So something I want to play with because I've already promised chat that once I'm done with my current EP, which is a collaborative effort with our EDM synth making friend Hexen, that I'm going to do a rock album. So I got to figure it out at one point, at some point. Goth girl, how are you?
Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't say it 'cause I know I'm cute. Louis down to my drawers, LV all on my shoes. I be dripping so much sauce, got a bitch looking like Grey Goose. Lit up like a crystal ball, that's cool, baby, so is you, that's how I roll. If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. I like shot a nigga better over time. They just say I'm not the baddest bitch you like. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on my juice, baby. It ain't my fault that I'm out here making
I wish I had her confidence. Like she is just insane. Like in all the best ways, you know? Whew. Gia, what's up? How are you? Welcome in. She is absolutely a boss. All right. Lizzo can do no wrong. Seriously. I love her. Let me... There was something I was going to say or do. I don't remember. No, I can't remember what it was. 11 minutes until we battle. Y'all get your troops down. Let me put some battle plans down for those of you who need battle plans for your quests.
Chicken butt.
Cassie Reed, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it.
Love you all lots. Have a cookie.
Oh,
Cookie.
that's what I was going to tell you. Okay. For those of you who are new here, if you like having an endorphin, you know, encouraging kind of day, what is the one day a week that you're like is the opposite of happy feelings? Mondays, right? Right? Yeah. Sunday nights. No, Mondays. Well, every Monday we do Positive Music Monday, which means all of our requests are positive, uplifting, and encouraging. And so Mondays at 5 p.m. we still do our 2 p.m. gaming Pacific time, but at 5 p.m. Pacific, when we do our usual turnover to music, we do Positive Music Mondays. So if you're newer here and you don't know about that, you're gonna want to be here. It's really awesome. It's such a good time, and it is very encouraging. Cody, what's up? How are you? Oh, okay. Speaking of going on tour, I hear Helicine's on tour.
Do you bleed? Take the name of God. You believe you're a blood vessel. You're not a sentinel. Push me up against the wall. This too real. Everlasting ignorance will give me father. I have sinned and I like it.
watching my video. Yeah, I saw their like, they did like a TikTok thing about going on tour. Yup. All right. That was for Azure. Cert, you are up next.
Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now.
I like having an aquarium with a bunch of fish. It makes me happy to see all the endorphins lol.
Super fan, I swear.
Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now.
Thank you for the 100 bits and the awful
Mr. Raindrop falling
good joke.
away from me now. Do you know how much you mean to me? Why must you leave? I'm just a flower on a tree. Why must you leave? Do you know how much you mean to me? Why must you leave? I'm just a flower on a tree. Why must you leave? Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Falling away from me now. Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Falling away from me now. Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Falling away from me now. Mr. Raindrop falling away from me now. Falling away from me
BB, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's so good to see you. All right.
You're awesome.
Baby, thank you so much for the 33-month resub. Continuing the crappy ass emotes on Twitch and so much more. I appreciate it. Let me give you a... You had a raindrop yesterday. Let me give you a cloud. And there you go. Orange Blossom Special? Yeah, we can do that. Serotonin levels just... Um, 1 minute into a battle, and I'm probably going to go ahead and run ads. So if you were gifted a sub today, make sure that you refresh so you don't get ads. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, come on. It doesn't want to work with me. Oh, never mind. I'm just don't know how to operate my own stuff. That's what it is. Corn chip, I got it in the queue. Sophie! Doing well. How are you? Battle. Yeah, battle time. Let's do it. Let's go. And then let me run the ads really fast. It's spring cleaning organizing today. Chinese food is en route. Nice. I really need to spring clean my stream room like really bad. But last week it just for various reasons didn't happen.
I will swallow your soul!
Azure, thank you for giving us up to Bookworm. Welcome back to the crappiest emotes. Cleaning stream one. Oh my gosh. That would be hard. I could do it just chatting stream while I'm cleaning, but y'all wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. And I'd be very sidetracked the whole time. But thank you, Azure, for giving us sub act. Okay, which I'm gonna give you a cloud, Azure. Let's see here. Hannah sidetracked? No, it would never happen. What were we talking about? I need to. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab one. Okay, y'all get your troops in. I just threw some random battle plans in there. In case anybody wants them or needs them for your quest. Yeah, I really need to do it, but last week, like I said, didn't happen for various reasons. And then tomorrow I have a subathon to plan out and like order everything for. So who knows, on my days off Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe it'll happen. Maybe. Corn Chop, we'll go ahead and do this one. All right. It's for BB. I like my bookers aged like a fine wine. That's like BB's traditional request. Let's see if everybody's awake. Y'all awake? I will never regret mashing up those two different songs into that song. Never regret. Moon, what's up? How are you doing? Welcome in. Jay Wa? What's up? How are you doing?
I like
Welcome in.
my boogers aged like a fine wine.
Anna is considered a good source of one's daily dose of 42 vitamins, 38 minerals, and 100% of all the shiny endorphins.
Oh my god. Super fan. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Also, baby, you get another one. Also, you get a raindrop for the 500 bits that you did. And we're going to give a raindrop to Superfan. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Just watch Fifth Element. So, I've been thinking about watching some of the Bruce Willis movies from like some of my favorites, you know, because of the announcement of him retiring. I was like, I should go back and watch like my favorites, you know, for old time's sake and all that. Fifth Element is good. The Kid was good. He has a lot of good ones, honestly. Christmas movies? Yeah. He has a whole series of those.
Tonight
Kitty, thank you so much for the host. How are you? I love that cover. It's so freaking good. Ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum. Let's do this one.
What do the movies Titanic and Sixth Sense have in common? I see dead people lol.
Super fan. I swear. I swear. True story for those who don't know, this actually used to be my ending song when I first started streaming. It was also the first song I learned in order to start streaming because back then I was planning on doing like covers and, maybe writing some originals at some point and didn't realize that it would turn into largely an improv stream. So this was the first cover that I learned in order to start streaming. Yeah, true story. And the rest, as they say, was history. Thought it was Fire and Ice? No. When did that song even come out? Because I thought it came out after I started streaming. Let's see, huh? I don't know why I'm yawning. I know, it's so bad. Halifor, what's up? How are you? We're gonna take a break here shortly. Let's do this one. And then Azure, I see you have a song in. You'll be next.
Another clever word sets off an unsuspecting hurt, and as you get back in line, a mob jumps to their feet. Now dance, fucker, dance, man, he never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. And now you steal away. Take your mountain nice work you did. You're gonna go far, with a thousand lies and a golden sky. Hit 'em right between the eye, hit 'em right between the eye. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see 'em running for their lives.
Slowly out of line and drifting closer in your sights. So wait it out, I'm right away. It's a scene about me. There's something in your way, and now someone is gonna pay. If you can't get what you want, well, it's all because of me. I never had a chance. It was really only you. Nice work you did. You gotta go far, kid. Justice saves you.
With a thousand lies and a golden sky. Hit 'em right between the eye, hit 'em right between the eye. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see 'em running for their lives.
Now dance, fucker, dance. You never had a chance, and no one even knew it was really only you. So dance, fucker, dance. We never had a chance, it was really only you.
With a thousand lies and a golden sky. Hit 'em right between the eye, hit 'em right between the eye. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see 'em running for their lives. Lies and a golden sky. Hit 'em right between the eye, hit 'em right between the eye. When you walk away, nothing more to say. See the lightning in your eyes, see 'em running for their lives.
Yeah, that I just now started my background music. I just now started it because I'm a pro streamer. Obviously. If a push foot switch? No? What? No. No, I don't. I should. All right.
Wake up, everybody wake up. Here we go. It's just another day, another buzz, another beep. Scrub your face and brush your teeth. Out the door into the street. I fell out of my sleep. A million different faces, all from different places. Swimming in the sea, trying to keep your head above water. Trying to keep your head above water. On a night like this, one prayer, one wish. Step out of the edge. It's worth the risk. Life is limitless, 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 limitless. Wake up, everybody, wake up. Morning comes, you do it all again. You know the song that's on repeat. Find your shoes, can't find your feet. Grab your wallet and your keys, better not forget to breathe. Sweating till you're soaking, don't let 'em see you choking. A teardrop in the sea, trying to keep your head above water. You're trying to keep your head above water. On a night like this, one prayer, one wish. Step out of the edge. It's worth the risk. Life is limitless, 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 limitless. Life is limitless, limitless, limitless. Left to figure out what it's all about when the sun comes up and the sun goes down. Is there something more than it was before? There's an open door. What are you waiting for? Life is limitless, limitless, limitless. On a night like this, one prayer, one wish. Step out of the edge. It's worth the risk. On a night like this, one touch, one kiss. Step out of the edge. It's worth the risk. Life is limitless, 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 limitless. Life is limitless, 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 limitless.
Bon Jovi's just chef's kiss. All right. So we are going to take a quick break. I'm gonna leave y'all with some more words, and then we'll come back and do more musics because that's what we do. We like to do it. All the musics. I love that I actually recognize songs being played. Yeah, there's a lot of really fun songs we do. A break, but I just got here. I know. Oh, it's also battle time. So start the battle. Start a new battle. We'll be back in a few minutes, and that is not right. There we go. Gives you time to get your requests in order. Hello, 4. And I will be back in a few minutes.
Calling me your color, baby. Calling me your car. Calling me your color, darling. I know who you are.
doing just fine, now it's over. I've been moving on and living my life, but occasionally I lose composure, and I can get you out of my mind. If I could go back in time, I'd do things differently, yeah, I wouldn't think twice. I distract myself, think of someone else, but every now and then you remind me. It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember, that's when I remember. Every time I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you were the biggest mistake. And just when I think I'm finally doing okay, that's when I remember, that's when I remember. My friends tell me I shouldn't listen to the voices that go round in my head, so I try to delete all the memories, but you're really hard to forget. If I could go back in time, I'd do things differently, I wouldn't think twice. I'd distract myself, think of someone else, but every now and then you remind me. It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember, that's when I remember. Every time I walk past your house in the rain, and I tell myself that you were the biggest mistake. And just when I think I'm finally doing okay, that's when I remember, that's when I remember. I'm missing It's only when I'm lying in bed on my own, and I wake up and I don't see your name on my phone. It's in the moments where I think that I'm better alone. That's when I remember, that's when I remember.
Wide awake when you're so in love. Sometimes you gotta take a chance to break through, and when the world is not enough, that's what gives you everything or breaks you. Feeling empty, feel used. It's like we're running on fumes, a little broken, confused. But one thing I know for sure, ain't giving up on you. I 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 ain't giving up on you. 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 When the going gets tough, just remember it's me and you for life. And when the world is not enough, baby, are we worth the fight? Feel empty, feel used. It's like we're running on fumes, a little broken, confused. But one thing I know for sure, ain't giving up on you. I 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 ain't giving up on you. Ain't giving up on you.
I'm sorry. I see an opening and I take it, okay? All right. Missed it by 2 points. Oh no. Lena, what's up? I started a new battle, y'all, so get your troops in. Let me check on... Oh, we're good on that. Okay. Alright. Lola! Baby, your butt is too big. It's in the way. You need to move. I'm gonna end up tripping over you. Here, Lolo's. Here. Down. Lay down. Lay down. Good girl. Don't lay down all the way. Good girl. How often do you tune your viola? I don't, because I don't have a viola. That was not a nice thing to say to Horsey. What do you mean? She's a good girl, but she trips me. All right, Hella4, you're up. Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear from down here. That's okay, we'll get you a forklift and we'll fix that problem.
The Salvation Army band played, and the children drank the lemonade, and the morning lasted all day, all day. And through an open window came, like Sinatra in a younger day, pushing the town away. Life in a northern town, sat on the stony ground, and he took a cigarette out, and everyone else came down to listen. He said in winter 1963, it felt like the world would freeze, with John F. Kennedy and the Beatles. Life in a northern all the world shut down. Evening turned to rain. Watch the water roll down the drain as we followed him down to the station. Though he never would wave goodbye, you could see it written in his eyes as the train rolled out of sight. Bye, bye.
She can't blink. She's a piggy main.
Oh my god, take Chaos back! Tell him to leave my chat right now, please!
Also, did I see a Mr. Ghoul in here when I was finishing up my break?
Весняночка, весняночка, де ти зимувала? Я садочко на клиночку, сорочечку брала. Та моляся,
Here's Ollie's request.
сова воду дує. Заспіває співаночку, нехай вона чує. Заплетися, шуми барвіночком. Я тобі співаю весняночку. Сію, 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 конопилички. Сію, 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 зелені ситки. Прийде, прийде весняночко, ти не забарися, а ми вийдем на ялицю, будем любитися. Весняночко, паняночка, заглянь у віконце, заспівали співаночку, засвітило сонце. Нумо, нумо, заплетемо шома, заплетемо, гуляти підемо. Сію, 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 конопилички, сію, 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 зелені ситки. Заплетися, шуми, заплетися, барвіночком, шуми, застелися. Сію, 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 конопилички, сію, 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 зелені ситки.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop 'em if you got 'em.
Весняночка, весняночка, де ти зимувала? Я садочко на клиночку, сорочечку брала. Твоя лісина, я з лісі, сова воду дує. Заспіває співаночку, нехай вона чує. Заплетися, шуми барвіночком, я тобі співаю весняночку. Сію, 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 конопилички, сію, 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 зеленисенькі. Нумо, нумо, наробили шума, наробили, весну розплодили. Сію, 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 конопилички, сію, 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 зеленисенькі.
That was a loophole, definitely. Yeah. Well, in that case, Wolfie's gonna be next. I like that song.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop 'em if you got 'em.
Troppo tardi per il tuo caffè. Suona la sveglia il gatto che mi ancora la lancetta corta segna già le tre. Non importa se oggi non è una domenica. Non è posto per un uomo se indossa una giacca troppo economica. Tanto troverai quello giusto che ti regali una villa, un amore, un iPad. Bella di notte. Dormi tutto il dì, non ti condividere.
I will swallow your soul!
Dammi tutto lì, non ti rendi conto, non ti fai impazzire. La vita ora lì, ci stiamo comodi. Se siamo comodi, non siamo liberi.
We need some hype in here.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop them if you got them.
La vita ora lì, ci stiamo comodi. Se siamo comodi, non siamo liberi.
Tally with the 5 gifted subs. 5 of you now have the crappiest emotes on Twitch, as well as access to the server and Discord. There's MP3s for you to download to get input directly into the stream, and so much more. Tally, you get a raindrop.
And give me that treat me like a pirate. And give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate. And give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate. And treat me like a pirate. And treat me like a pirate. And give me that booty. Ha ha. Yo ahoy, matey. I see a cutie. Freaky little thing with her treasure booty. Yeah. Fine dime, honey. So I think
All
she kinda
right.
snooty.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop
I
them if
just
you
wanna
got
see
'em.
her nudie. Captain Floors hit it, pillage and plunder. Coming for that booty, then I'm going down under. Got my long sword, not to kill, but to pleasure. Deep sea diving, searching for her treasure. I'm a debonair, buccaneer with no fear. I want what I want right now, give it here. You with the stretchy pants, tell 11 dear. Bring it to the floor, girl, let me see your rear. Like, there she blows, there she blows. Walk the plank, go for your toes. Show me your treasure, just move it around. Baby, get ready, it's a treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty.
Hummer, coming for your battleship. And when I bomb it, I'ma make the whole thing flip. And when I sink it, I'm gonna thank her. She's my first mate, planking hard on my anchor. I'm a pirate, but slaying is my game of trade. I'm in the deep sea, searching for a mermaid. And when I find her, she's gonna be my cannon. And we gon' battle till I am the last one standing. Now are you ready to be my little lady? I don't like using swords cause I'm thick like a machete. I don't wanna get you seasick, so you need to keep it steady. When my missiles hit, you gonna change your name to one I ready. There she blows, there she blows. Walk the plank, go grab your toes. Show me your treasure. Let me
All right,
smack your
Chad, let's
bones.
get
I
hype.
can do
Poop 'em
better
if you
than
got 'em.
that.
Seeping through my bones.
Treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that treat me like a pirate, like a pirate. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty.
Call me what you, I found that. X mother stocks to the thing, that's a fact. Cause once I find that treasure, your booty I'ma measure. Then we set sail to my bed, call me clever. Now tell me how you living, my future misgivings. Her thigh so thick, she kicks news for a living. See, I rap and I sing for my team, Michael Bivins. Never trusting my booty or a smile, that's a given. I sail at 7 seas because I never stop her. That treasure's so big it fits in Davy Jones' locker. When you board my ship, I got a no-hand salute. I hope you don't mind, I'm in my birthday suit. Now she blows, now she blows. Walk the plank, touch your toes. Show me your treasure. You do whatever. Only you can do it better. Just
Treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, and treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that booty. Treat me like a pirate, and give me that treat me like a
a matchup. What do you mean? Azure, thank you for the 100 bits. Ooh. I need to make a stream deck button for my Tally H dance emotes. That's what I need to do. All right, Chaos.
If you can't, then it doesn't matter anyway. You will never understand it 'cause it happens too fast. And it feels so good, it's like walking the glass. It's so good, so hip, it's alright.
You say it's like walking the cat?
It's out of sight. You can touch it, smell it, pieces are sweet. But it makes no difference 'cause it's not your
Azure, that's called being prepared. I've not heard this in so long. I hadn't heard you mash this up into stuff lately. You know what? That's a good point, actually. Two birds, one stone. Good point. All right. Let's see here. Let's do... Sneaks.
I'm jealous, I'm overzealous. When I'm down, I get real down. When I'm high, I don't come down. I get angry, baby, believe me. I can love you just like that, and I can leave you just as fast. But you don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I'd judge you too. No, you don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I'd judge you too. 'Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. You do shit on purpose. You get mad and you break things. Feel bad, try to fix things, but you're perfect. Fully wired circuit, and got hands like an ocean. Push you out, pull you back in. 'Cause you don't judge me, 'cause if you did, baby, I'd judge you too. No, you don't judge me, 'cause you see it from the same point of view. 'Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. I got issues, you got them too. And one of them is how bad I need you. I got issues, you got them too. 'Cause I got issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems, 'cause we got the kind of love it takes to solve them. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
Such a good song. And no, I didn't mash anything up in there, but I think it's funny how everyone's always just automatically suspicious. If I mashed up anything, it was unintentional. We battle in 3 minutes. We're going to go ahead and run ads while we're doing the battle in 3 minutes. I'll just keep it an eye on me. While we wait for the timer, what better song to, pass the time with than a Hexen song?
I will swallow your soul.
Howard Moore, thank you for that gifted sub. I'll put your name on a raindrop in here in a minute. y'all don't listen to Hexen's music yet, you really should. Just saying. Hello, thank you for gifting that sub. Impossible Claire, make sure you refresh so you don't get any more ads. And Hello, I'm going to write your name.
I will swallow your soul!
Sybil, thank you for giving this up to Colby Roblox. Welcome back to the crappiest emotes on Twitch and so much more. Sybil, let me give you a raindrop. There we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, is that a hype train? Yo, really? Come on.
You do love me.
DeHelber, thank you so much for the 13-month resub.
Love your music, Hannah.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Release
it.
the hype train.
Chicken butt.
Thank you so much for the 100 bits, Azure and
Oh
DeHelber.
yeah, hype train.
Oh yeah, hype train. Thank you so much, y'all. I appreciate the support so freaking much. Yeah, you can find Hexen on Spotify, YouTube, all the major platforms. Ooh, D-Hober, look at that new bits badge. Congratulations and thank you so freaking much. Let's run our battle while we wait on the. We're gonna run our ads, and we got a hype train freaking going. What the heck? Everything just exploded. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I like my boogers aged like a fine wine.
Hype train.
Joe, thank you so much for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. I just started to write just Joe.
Chicken butt.
Explosion noise.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Search with 100 bits. Thank you so much. Clean up an aisle. Clean up an aisle 2. I have considered changing my name to just Joe so you wouldn't be wrong. Yeah, I just started writing Joe. I don't know why, just because I guess I call you Joe. Oh, level 2. Thank you so much, y'all. Move this out of the way. Let me open our captain's chest. And grab my scrolls. And I totally forgot I was supposed to put barbarians down. That was a boss fight, y'all. Can't believe it. Next battle is up. Get your troops in. I resemble that remark, Helipor.
Chicken butt.
Do trees go poo? Of course, where else would we get number 2 pencils?
You went there. Wow. Thank you for the 100 bits. All right, who else has a really bad dad joke? Just look at my new name. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
You're awesome.
Can't stay, but you're the best.
We were just talking
Hope
about
all's
you
well.
earlier. Veritas, thank you for the 41 months. I know you can't stay, but thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Can I get a shout out for Veritas, please? Yeah, we were talking about you earlier. Only good things, I promise. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Trot out the jokes. Pooksy loves dad jokes, okay? Oh yeah, I actually have a button for that I like
So if you guys
Never
didn't know,
use.
there's a thing called Amazon Prime, and if you have that, you can link it to your Twitch account, and you get a free. Hannah, did you know this? You get a free sub every single month. So I don't know if you guys have it, you just don't know. If you go to Hannah's channel and you click the little crown up top, there might be a little button that says, "Hey, you can give Hannah money," and then you get the shittiest emotes on Twitch as well.
Seems like a good deal to me. Just saying. A free sub. A free sub. Also, I love how Canadian CryRC sounds in that. The way it says crown. A meatball sub would taste so good right now, I'm not even gonna lie. With some provolone melted over it. All right, 1 minute left, and then we'll keep going with our musics. I'm hangry. We had pizza boats again today. I had one earlier when I was on a break, and then I have one more waiting for me after stream. Kind of excited. If y'all haven't had pizza boats, listen. They look a little questionable. They look a little questionable, okay? But they're delicious. I don't know what those are. Oh my gosh, really? I'm looking forward to real food. We'll be going off the diet for a couple weeks. Yes, your cruise. Are they seaworthy? No. Tally laughs because he knows what they look like. I can't bring myself to tell you what Jerry compares them to on stream. But I can post a picture in the yummy nom nom section, okay? I can't bring myself to say it out loud, but they are not posted in the yummy nom nom section. Automod is fixed. That was only for last month because of Women's History Month, and I was part of the program. So I had to have like Automod really high. Must have been modeled after Titanic. No. Oh my god, I almost forgot about that, Lena. If you go to the Discord and you go to the Yummy Nom Nom section, you'll be able to see what they look like. And, yeah. Welcome back, Devin. I'd eat that. Let's see here. Give me all the pizza boats. Those look delicious. They're really, really good. They just look all sorts of wrong, but in all the right ways. Here we go. I typed it. course you would.
Friday night is party time, feeling ready, looking fine, viene Diego rumbeando. With the magic in his eyes, checking every girl inside, grooving like he does the mambo. And he's an ally in la disco, playing sexy, feeling hotter. He's the king, bailando ritmo ragatanga. And the DJ that he knows well on the spot, always around to plays the mix that Diego mezcla con la salsa. Y la baila, and he dances, y la canta. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Many think it's brujeria, how he comes and disappears. Every move will hypnotize you. Some will call it chuleria, others say that it's a real Rastafari Afro gitano. And he's an ally in la disco, playing sexy, feeling hotter. He's the king, bailando ritmo ragatanga. And the DJ that he knows well on the spot, always around, always a mix that Diego mezcla con la salsa. Y la baila, and he dances, y la canta. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Y hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the wiggy wiggy. Hacer ha, déjeme tú, déjeme de ser, y you know mama, happy and the boogie and the
Yeah. All right. We have 19 minutes until we battle. Y'all get your troops in. And we have about 15-20 minutes until we close the queue. If you're wanting to get a priority request in, this is a good time to do that so you don't miss out. Also, if you were gifted a sub, make sure you refresh. If ads happen to run there, shut off for, actually, you shouldn't get any ads anyways because they are now shut off for the next almost hour. So that should take us nice and neat into the end of stream. But if you were gifted a sub, still want to make sure you refresh because for some reason you can still end up with ads. I don't know why. Stream Elements heard me. I swear that she's sentient. I don't know what it is, but I swear she's sentient. Kind of creepy. Ender streaming hasn't been 124, much less 4,210 hours. Ha! Ha! Let's see here. I think... She's sentient and ready to escape the lab. That's a scary thought. Let me see. Let me see. I know we figured this out before, but let's take a look. That is 175 and almost a half days. Easy, right? That is almost a half a year. That's like... What? 14... That's like 2 weeks shy of 6 months. That's a long time. Y'all don't want me live for 6 months straight. Y'all would go crazy. I would go crazy. Everybody would go crazy. Yes, we do. You know what? Y'all already give me like 5 to 6 days a week. You say that like I'm not already crazy already? I mean, fair. But still, that's a long time. That's a long time. Just saying. What was it we did? 48 hours. That was a long ass stream. I'm just saying. And that wasn't even a full on like non-stop stream. That was, I did 36 hours and then I went and slept for 7 and I came back and did 12 more. See, even Sneak is like, You should know better than to challenge me. Oh, trust, this is not something I'm gonna challenge anybody for. Besides, if I was, let's just say that's way more than anybody's gonna do. Y'all would laugh at me. How many times now has Hannah challenged stream and then regretted it? I mean, Sebathon this weekend. There's gonna be challenges. We're gonna do 3 12-hour streams back to back. With sleep time in there because, yeah. York and I together could probably make it happen. Not for 6 months. I don't think there's anybody. I haven't slept in 5 weeks. You need like a whole month to just hibernate. I think Jerry had like come up with like, wait, what was it? It was for a week straight, wasn't it? or not straight, but like, yeah, a whole week of streaming or something. And he threw a figure out there, but it was like Uncle gave him the figure and he just like repeated it, and then I repeated it, and then I regretted it, but then it didn't happen, so we're good. But you know, I don't have to support this week or next week, so it'll just be my normal 40. Oh, good. Good. Yes, Chaos, that did happen. It sure did.
What?
We were talking about the 1 week challenge, and they were talking about 6 months. 4,000, yeah, because we figured it up in the 4,210 hours is 2 weeks shy of 6 months. That's such a pretty song, Sybil. I love that one.
I'll tell you what. Six months nonstop won't happen.
No, it wouldn't happen. Mm-mm.
I'll tell you what. 40,000.
Really? Because that's like half of what I was looking at. Almost.
They have to. Because I don't even know how. Like, that would be, the logistics would be terrible. Like,
Oh my gosh, yeah, no, it wouldn't happen.
because it'd be like rotation.
No, what I figured up was based on the last time I made a challenge. And yeah, it wouldn't happen.
No.
It would not happen.
Based on that.
$2,105. Wait, what? No. That is not what I'm talking about. Talking about half the hours. What? Oh, I guess that's still valid. But yeah. So you won't let go, Chip? Yeah. Chop. All right, let's start this.
Get into my car. Yes, you. Get into my car.
What's up? Thank you for giving this up to Hello Levi. Welcome into the crappiest emotes on Twitch. I appreciate it. Ooh, Tax, thank you so much for the 100 bits. How are you? We're not done yet, but we are gonna go ahead and close the queue. So if Levi, if you do want to make a request, you'll have about 5 minutes to give your request to Corn Chop. Unsalted corn chip, sorry. Who is running queue tonight? American Truck Simulator? It seems like a really just chill game. I call you Corn Chop so much that sometimes I forget you actually have a real username. Yeah. Driving up and down the West Coast, that would be really pretty. That would be really pretty. Exclamation R SR space and then the link. The YouTube link. Although if the queue is closed, Corn Chop's gonna have to grab it. 1 minute until we battle, you'll get your troops in. If you were gifted a sub, don't forget to refresh so you don't get ads. And yeah. I don't know if you can hear it, but Chopper is going to town on his toy right here next to me. Let's see here. It depends on the musical, because a lot of musicals have a lot of modulation. So Corn Chop will grab the link and check it out and let you know. In the meantime,
sure lost for your lips.
Poopsie's request. All right. Oh, let's see here. I'm gonna give Corn Chop a second to check out the song really quick so we can approve it. And that'll probably be our last song of the night. I went ahead and started one more battle. If y'all want to get your troops in. So you doing? So I will not go. Turn the lights off. Carry me home. Na 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 na. It's good. Okay. I'm restarting Nightbot because I think Nightbot's not reflecting things. Okay. Don't want Nightbot data. Is it the one at the bottom? You can go ahead and actually here. There. Now you can go ahead and bump it. Nightbot has to eat too. Not today. Thank you. Perfect. All right.
All right, Chad, let's get hyped. Poop them if you got them.
love that this is exactly 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, by the way. It's perfect. Might do Chicago next year, but I don't know. People were mad that there were a few curse words in Mamma Mia. Really? That sucks. Imagine being mad about that. Let's see here. All right. Good night, Bookworm. Remember last week when Peachy rated you? Yes, that was so much fun. That was so much fun. All right, y'all. Are you ready for this? Suddenly we're nowhere to be found. I turn around and everything has changed. Looking for a way to work it out. I'm trying to find some peace to navigate the oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, cause there will be a day we'll meet again. We'll meet again. Will you ready up? Everything we wanted turned to gold. The path we chose, the future on our side. Never thought I'd do this on my own, but now I wield the sword you left behind. Whoa, the oak tree where I met you and the writing on the statue. I still remember every word you said. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, cause there will be a day Talia will wash his ass.
Not today, Satan!
We'll meet again. Dark for the sunrise, clouds for a blue sky, space for the traveling star. Strong from the inside, you're still my lifeline. I feel you wherever you are. I'm not a soldier, but I'm fighting. Can you hear me through the silence? I won't give up, cause there will be a day we'll We'll meet again. It was a good time. Goodly timed one. We'll meet again. So tally wash your ass and go the fuck to sleep. So wash your ass and go fuck to sleep. Wash your ass and go the fuck to sleep. Yeah. Okay, so y'all, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It has been an absolute blast. Don't forget, tomorrow is Positive Music Monday, which means bring all your positive, uplifting, encouraging song requests and your heart that needs positive, uplifting vibes and come hang out with us. We're going to be going live at 2 p.m. Pacific time with games and then 5 p.m. Pacific time with music. So if you want to know when I'm live, the most reliable way is the Discord. So if you're not in the Discord, you are missing out on an opportunity, my friends. Also, we're going to go out with the best song in the world. Literally. Let me see those dance emotes.
All right, Chad, let's get hype. Poop them if you got them.
We watch movies, play games, share memes, share food pictures, all kinds of stuff. There's also a subroom with downloads pinned at the top. Let's give credit where credit is due. Thank you all so much for your support of the stream. Thank you for the bits, the tips, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs, the lurkers, the chatters, the hosts, and the raids. I appreciate y'all so freaking much. We're gonna go see Elizabetta. If you haven't met her yet, she's awesome. Incredible. Get ready to raid. Grab a raid call for your sub. Grab a sub raid call for not a sub. Grab the other raid call. Help me go fling poop at her. And I will see you all either in the Discord or tomorrow.
Said by the kitchen, but don't nobody ever wanna listen. Standing in my way, I'm on a mission. Inferno, come get it. Why you wanna play up in the kitchen? I take out the trash and do the dishes. Standing in my way, I'm on a mission. Inferno, come get it. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win. You already lost. I'm up for the win, yeah. You already know who's gonna win. I'm undefeated. I'm fearless, fearless.